review the plan. We begin stabilization efforts at the main gate and the courtyard area immediately. Safety first.
The damaged cedar beams will be reinforced without replacing the original timber whenever possible.
All inspection reports, laser
station. Installing temporary weather protection. Cracked tile marked as RO1, RO2, and RO3. The roof ridge is our highest priority. Temporary support bracket is in position. Excellent work. The ridge is now temporarily secure. We will inspect every tile individually.
Beginning detailed tile assessment.
Recording tile R01. Surface condition is stable.
After securing the structure, the restoration team begins the next phase, recovering and preserving original materials.
Restoring a historic palace requires many specialists working together. Each team protects a different part of the structure. These original roof tiles carry the memory of the palace. The restoration team carefully removes and preserves each piece so the historians. Every original material tells a story, while the roof team protects ancient ceramic tiles, the wood specialist preserved. The roof conservation phase continues. The team is carefully recovering original materials before any repair begins.
Rebuilding begins. The restoration team completes a final inspection. Before any rebuilding begins, the restoration team completes a final inspection. Every measurement and every original. The team is carefully testing the placement of original roof tiles before final installation. This process ensures
each roof tile has a specific position based on the original design. The restoration team carefully prepares the first original roof tiles are returning to their historic positions. Every placement is carefully controlled to preserve the craftsmanship and balance of the traditional Japanese roof. The restoration team continues returning the original roof tiles one by one. Precision is essential because every tile, after careful placement, the restored roof section enters a quality inspection stage. The team verifies every detail to now being restored. Each original tile returns to its historical position. The final damaged section of the roof is now being prepared. The team continues the same careful process, protecting ward. Each original tile returns to its historical position. Techless. With patience and precision, the team continues restoring the final section of the roof. After weeks of careful conservation, the roof restoration phase reaches completion. The team has preserved.
The roof conservation phase is now complete. The team has successfully protected the original structure, and the restoration project conservation phase is now complete. The team has successfully protected the original structure, and the restoration project.
After completing the roof conservation, the restoration team moves to the next challenge, protecting the ancient wooden structure that forms the heart of the palace.
The wooden structure carries centuries of history. Before any conservation work begins, the team carefully
Traditional
studies
Japanese wooden structures depend on precise craftsmanship. The team carefully studies each joint to preserve.
The team removes only loose surface debris while protecting the natural marks and craftsmanship that tell the story of the palace.
Historic wood cannot be replaced. The conservation team carefully strengthens weakened
buildings rely on the strength of their wooden joints.
After structural conservation, the team carefully prepares the cedar surfaces while preserving every...
The wooden structure conservation phase is complete. The team has strengthened and...
Two important stages of the restoration are now complete. The team has protected the roof and wooden framework, preserving the original identity of the historic Japanese palace.
With the exterior secured, the restoration now moves inside. Before any work begins, every original surface documentation comes before restoration. Every beam, panel, and carved detail is recorded with precision, creating a permanent reference before conservation work begins.
Conservation progresses one section at a time. Each carved surface is cleaned, inspected, and documented before the...
Conservation progresses one section at a time. Each carved surface is cleaned, inspected, and documented before the team moves to the next
the original ceiling beams. Every connection, measurement, and moisture level is carefully examined.
Before conservation begins, every ceiling beam is carefully assessed. The team identifies natural aging. The first ceiling beam enters its conservation stage. Only loose surface dust is removed, allowing the original beam. Each section is cleaned, inspected, and documented before the team advances, ensuring the conservation of the first ceiling beam is now complete. Its original cedar surface has been carefully preserved. Using the same conservation methods proven on the first beam, the team begins preserving the second ceiling beam.
Section by section, the conservation team advances across the second ceiling beam. Every cleaned surface is inspected.
The second ceiling beam has now been fully conserved. Through careful documentation and precise preservation,
the second ceiling beam has now been fully conserved. Through careful documentation and precise preservation, the conservation advances gradually across the Ranma. Each carved detail is cleaned, inspected, and documented.
Begins with the gentlest possible cleaning. Fine dust
The
is carefully
conservation
removed.
advances gradually across the Ranma. Each carved detail is cleaned, inspected, and documented. The conservation of the historic cedar Ranma is now complete. Every carved detail has been preserved. The original shoji doors have survived for generations. Before any restoration begins, every wooden joint stage of shoji conservation focuses only on the cedar framework. The fragile washi paper remains untouched. Conservation continues, one section at a time. The original cedar framework is gradually revealed while the historic washi paper framework has now been fully conserved. With the historic wood preserved and documented, before repairing the historic washi paper, conservators carefully study every fiber, tear.
Washi paper is never discarded without careful evaluation. Each fragile section is
Every section of the original washi paper is removed with exceptional care. Even damaged fragments are preserved for spins. The original washi paper has now been completely removed and safely preserved for archival study.
A new sheet of handmade traditional washi is carefully prepared to match the original dimensions. Every measurement
The
is verified.
installation begins with a traditional wheat starch adhesive, allowing the handmade washi to bond naturally to the original.
Traditional shoji installation requires perfect balance. The handmade washi is bonded gradually, has now been fully restored using handmade traditional washi and reversible conservation techniques. The first shoji panel has successfully passed its final conservation inspection. Traditional craftsmanship and
Let's start with the second panel. Follow the same conservation procedure. Panel movement is stable, no additional structural damage detected. Focus on the upper right corner first. That's our weakest area. I've identified 2 major tears.
Cedar joints are stable.
Excellent. We'll preserve every original fiber possible. Excellent control. Keep the brush away from the paper edge.
Understood. The cedar surface is responding very well.
Vacuum pressure remains stable. Upper
Good
section.
progress. Maintain the same pressure. The middle section is clearing evenly.
Vacuum flow is consistent. Comparison photos captured. Check the
moisture level is stable. The fibers are responding well.
The upper corner is releasing cleanly. Excellent work, everyone. We'll continue tomorrow.
Good morning, everyone. Let's continue preserving history.
Good work, everyone. Next, we'll preserve the original paper.
Tools ready for paper conservation.
Keep the humidity low. We only need to soften the adhesive.
Moisture level is stable. The fibers are responding well.
The upper corner is releasing Keep it cleanly. perfectly supported. The fibers are intact. Removal complete. Archival storage confirmed. Excellent work. Prepare the lattice for the new handmade washi. Preparation
Keep the
begins
pressure
now.
light.
The fibers are settling naturally.
No air pockets visible. Lower edge aligned. Surface is perfectly smooth. Final
Let's verify the movement.
One final time.
Left panel sliding.
Right panel aligned.
Smooth.
No resistance. Caution.
Let's inspect the tatami before we move anything.
Surface wear is concentrated near the entrance.
Let's
Moisture
inspect the
readings are
tatami before we move anything.
Surface wear is concentrated near the entrance.
Moisture readings are within a safe range.
Only lift the front edge. Keep the mat perfectly level.
Front edge is clear.
Cool. Support straps. Let's inspect every beam before we touch anything. Moisture levels are stable. No structural movement detected. Inspection records updated. In progress recorded. Good. Continue along the next section. Moving carefully.
Final inspection of this section.
Surface is clean and stable.
Beam joints are secure. Cleaning record completed. Excellent.
Place it carefully on the inspection stand.
Surface fibers are still strong.
Edge wear is visible on this corner. Condition photos match the original weave exactly. The replacement fibers are blending naturally.
Weave tension is consistent.
Macro documentation complete. Excellent. Preserve the original pattern. Continuing with the next damaged strand. Excellent alignment. Keep the weave uniform. Trim the excess. That's perfect. The corner repair is nearly finished.
Comparison images are complete.
Rigorous.
Beautiful work. The repair is nearly invisible.
The original weave has been fully preserved. Surface finish.
Edge binding is perfectly aligned.
Thread tension is consistent. Excellent. Continue the seam.
Edge alignment remains perfect.
Thread tension is unchanged. Complete. Beautiful craftsmanship. The edge is fully secured. Excellent work. Prepare for structural inspection.
Lower the front edge slowly.
Alignment is centered. Support straps remain balanced. Position matches the original layout. Hold the rear section.
Front section is seated.
Lower the rear section, nice and steady.
Rear edge seated.
Alignment remains perfect.
Installation
Complete.
Second tatami. Front edge only. Hooks are secure.
Support straps balanced.
Original position recorded. Lift slowly, hold it there.
Front edge stabilized.
Lift together, keep it level.
Weight is evenly distributed.
Removal sequence documented. Lower it onto the platform.
Second tatami secured.
Surface feels perfectly stable.
No movement detected.
Seams remain perfectly aligned.
Final verification recorded.
Excellent. Inspect every beam before we begin.
Moisture levels remain stable.
No structural movement detected.
Inspection records updated.
Regions. Follow the grain. Protect every original surface.
Dust is lifting cleanly.
Vacuum clearance is consistent. Cleaning progress documented. Final inspection of the subfloor.
Cleaning is complete. Moisture readings remain consistent. Final inspection recorded.
The original cedar has been preserved perfect. Protect every original fiber.
The damaged strands are separated.
Surface is clean and ready. Preparation documented. Match every strand to the original pattern. The replacement fibers are blending naturally.
Weave tension is perfectly balanced.
Macro repair
Final
images
strands are
recorded.
blending perfectly.
Weave alignment is complete.
Repair progress fully recorded. The weave is indistinguishable from the original.
Surface texture is completely uniform.
Final fiber alignment confirmed. Keep every stitch identical to the original.
Edge fabric is perfectly aligned.
Thread tension is even. First stitching sequence. Maintain the original stitch spacing.
The seam is staying perfectly straight.
Thread tension remains consistent.
Final stitch complete.
The edge is perfectly restored.
Original craftsmanship preserved. Final edge restoration recorded. Excellent work. Prepare for structural inspection. Ready for inspection.
Confirm every measurement.
Surface remains perfectly level. Thickness matches the original.
Inspection report complete.
The tatami is approved for installation. Ready for reinstallation.
Lower the front edge slowly.
Alignment is perfect. Support straps remain balanced. Original position confirmed.
Hold the rear section.
Front section is seated. Lower the rear section.
Steady. The fit is perfect.
Edges are fully seated.
Installation successfully recorded.
Outstanding vehicles. This hall has remained untouched for many years. The original structure appears intact. Moisture levels are stable. Initial assessment.
Document everything before we move it.
Orientation has been recorded. Identification complete. Measurements match the original layout.
Prepare for a controlled lift.
Ready for removal.
Lift the front edge slowly.
Hooks are secure. Support straps are balanced.
Initial lift documented. Maintain the original alignment.
Holding steady.
Lift together, keep it level. Weight is evenly balanced. The structure remains stable. Removal successfully documented. Lower it onto the platform. Removal complete. Inspect every beam before cleaning. Wood grain remains well preserved.
Moisture levels are stable.
We'll begin with this section. Inspection complete.
Work with the grain, preserve every surface.
The dust is lifting cleanly.
Vacuum clearance is stable.
Cleaning progress documented.
Excellent. Continue to the next joint.
Proceeding carefully.
Final inspection of the cedar floor. Cleaning is complete.
Moisture remains perfectly stable.
Conservation cleaning, fully assess every fiber before restoration.
The original weave is still intact.
Most damage is limited to the outer edge.
Preserve every original strand.
The damaged fibers are separated. The repair area is clean. Preparation fully documented.
And totters. Match every strand to the original weave.
The replacement fibers blend naturally. The weave tension is perfectly balanced.
Repair
The
progress.
ceremonial pattern must remain unchanged.
The fibers are blending perfectly. Restoration progress has been preserved.
Fiber alignment is perfect.
Weaving restoration approved.
Prepare the hairy edge restoration.
Materials are ready. Every original section possible. The replacement fabric is perfectly matched. Stitch spacing is identical.
Maintain the original stitch rhythm.
The edge remains perfectly aligned. Thread tension is consistent. Stitch measurements recorded. Excellent work. Continue. Proceeding to the final section.
Essence.
The ceremonial tatami is fully restored. The original craftsmanship has been preserved.
Edge restoration is complete. Final restoration approved. Move slowly, protect the restored surface.
Support straps are secure.
Alignment remains perfect. Installation sequence recorded. Lower the front edge carefully. Front section positioned.
The first ceremonial section is complete. The results match our historical standards. The next tatami requires the same precision. Progress archive up.
The exterior has waited for restoration.
The cedar structure is still strong. Damage is concentrated on these sections. Preserve the original cedar.
The surface details are appearing.
Loose material has been removed for any repair. Moisture levels are acceptable. Joint damage is limited. Measurements recorded. Prepare traditional
Move
cedar
only
repair.
what cannot be preserved.
The cedar grain matches perfectly. The repair piece fits naturally. Traditional repair documented. Excellent craftsmanship. Blend the repair with the original timber. The grain transition is invisible. Historic details are preserved. Must be preserved.
The carved patterns are still visible.
Surface damage is minimal. Good progress. Continue with precision.
The exterior is coming back to life.
Original craftsmanship preserved. Progress recorded. Move to the next exterior section.
The entrance restoration is complete.
The original beauty has returned.
All details are preserved.
This section requires careful restoration. The original cedar structure remains. Damage mapping is complete. New restoration area recorded. Begin preparation. The original cedar is appearing. Surface damage is only on the outer layer. Cleaning progress documented. Continue across the wall panels.
The cedar grain matches perfectly.
Repair sections are blending naturally.
Restoration progress recorded.
Continue along the sidewall. The original cedar character is preserved.
The finish matches the historic surface.
Sidewall section is complete. Final records updated. The sidewall is complete. Now we inspect above.
The roof edge needs careful attention.
Structure remains Every tile must be preserved.
Prepare for careful restoration.
The original ceramic surface only is visible.
Pieces. Original tiles are being preserved.
Storage positions recorded. Tile locations documented. Continue with careful restoration. The structure must be protected first.
The cedar supports are still strong.
Only small repairs are needed.
Preserve the original roof structure. The cedar repair matches the grain. Joint alignment is perfect. Repair process recorded. Continue with the remaining supports.
The roof edge restoration is complete. All tiles are aligned correctly. The original structure is preserved.
Preserve every original stone. Begin careful cleaning.
The pathway is still intact.
Damage is mostly surface weathering. Courtyard condition recorded.
Clean gently. Preserve the original cedar.
The natural wood color is returning.
The surface is responding well.
Cleaning progress documented.
Continue through the corridor. Excellent work. The corridor is restored. The original beauty has returned. Structure and details are preserved. Completion recorded.
Good work, everyone. Next, we'll preserve the original paper.
Tools ready for paper conservation. Nearly complete. All original details are preserved. The palace structure is stable. Progress
updated. The foundation
updated.
protects the entire palace. Original stones are preserved. Exterior stability confirmed.
Sir, your family home has been beautifully restored.
It is exactly as I remember.
Every room has been restored using traditional conservation methods.
The palace has returned. Final inspection recorded. Excellent work.
The restoration is complete. Final chapter recorded. We preserved its history for the future.
The palace has found its beauty again.
Our work is complete. Final restoration archive saved.